ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, weak or strong. Take your time and do it.
Episode 2. Are you ready? Are you pumped?
Yeah.
I'm ready. What's up, everyone? How's
Welcome
everyone doing?
back.
Welcome back. Happy Monday.
Pippa says hey. Pippa, come here.
Pippa.
Come here. You want to say hey? No. No. Let's not do that, okay? Well, we are glad to be back on our second episode ever. It's awesome. We actually got a lot of feedback on our first video. A lot of people liked it.
A lot of people liked it.
It was short and sweet, but it was good to know who we were and kind of how we decided to get into podcasts. So
a lot of people said that they wanted to see more Pippa.
Yeah. So she's sitting front row down here. I don't know what she's got, no collar on, so she looks.
She looks a little wide
a
neck.
straight little wide neck, baby.
Come here.
Little wide neck.
Come here. Oh, you want to sit
So
next?
we'll get her in this podcast.
Come
on.
Oh,
Good girl.
hey.
Good
Come
girl.
here.
So we did a little detour this weekend, and it
Yes.
kind of made me upset a little bit because I did not actually get to sit on the couch or be at a Georgia football game. I like to be on the couch watching the game or at the game. I don't like to be watching on my phone or at a bar or at a restaurant or whatever. I need to be watching it on the couch or at the game. Just plain and simple. So we decided to go to family weekend at UCF,
It was a lot of fun.
home of the 2017 national champions.
Yeah, that was a little controversial.
That was an amazing game. It was crazy. I can't find the game anywhere on TV.
No, like when
That's
they won.
what's so
Like,
weird.
did their fans storm the field?
I don't know, but
Who did they play?
the bounce house or something.
The
So they got
bounce
this
house.
thing at the bounce house.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah,
That's
the
called
bounce house.
house. So they have a thing where it's like every 30 seconds, I feel like.
It was
The
annoying.
people are, bouncing their feet and it shakes the whole stadium.
No, they're bouncing up and down, like
Oh.
jumping.
Oh. Well, I guess you can feel it a lot because the stadium's all metal, bleachers, and it's not that big.
Yeah.
So, it's you can definitely feel it. But it was a good time.
It was fun.
My brother, we learned a lot about my brother that weekend, I think.
Well, I learned that he wears 2-inch inseam shorts.
And it's the
In
new
public.
style. It's the new style, actually. So, and I learned if you get a little, drinks, in him, he'll talk to anybody in the world.
Anybody, you could be like, "Hey, Logan, I dare you to."
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, he was waving at people how to
High fiving the cheerleader.
high fiving the
Ask the
cheerleaders.
cheerleaders for a picture.
Hey, come here! Hey,
Here.
right over here. Yeah, he's a funny character. We'll be getting him on soon for sure. After he has a few drinks.
Yeah, that'd be even funnier.
But yeah, I just saw the UCF. We met a guy from Dublin, Ireland, and he went to a school 30 minutes from where I went to school my freshman year. We started talking. He kind of showed me and Sydney that I actually made Sydney sit next to him because I could not. He was every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to watch the game on Zach's phone.
So we ended up leaving at halftime, but it was a blowout.
Yeah, at halftime.
35-7, but then they ended up losing. So it's like, why did we leave in the first place? Which is crazy. And back to that story, he showed us this NCAA approved little Yahoo Sports
Article.
thing on his Nintendo DS or whatever he had on how UCF won it. And it's like, they didn't play anybody, though.
But they have this huge sign at their stadium that says 2017 National Champions.
It's embarrassing as crap. the real national champions of that year was Clemson.
Yeah. So you can have two now?
I don't know what they're doing. It's, I know a little thing about national champions. Georgia, back to back,
Two-peat?
going on a three-peat. I know a lot of the fans out there watching the show or even liking, subscribing, following, whatever, even glancing. They're not going to agree with that because they think Georgia's not as powerful this year. But I beg to differ. I think Kirby's got some stuff in his left hand and right hand that he's going to put
Tricks up
together.
his sleeve? Yeah.
We're going to come out. Our running game's not as strong as it used to be because we're missing,
Hey, but our tight ends, our receivers?
Yeah, Brock Bowers.
Brock
Man,
Bowers.
Brock for Heisman.
Brock
Bowers for Heisman 2023 game winner. Best in the league.
Hands down.
Unbelievable. He made.
Did you see that one-hand catch?
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I wish that could be me, to be honest, sometimes.
Put some shoulder pads on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be embarrassing, though, if I did that. But
I'd root you on. I'd be on the
off.
sidelines.
Yeah. So, Georgia, I don't know. I think my standpoint on Georgia is believe in Carson Beck, believe in the offense, believe in the defense, believe in the team. They're good enough to do it because of who their coach is and the heart and the work ethic and the freaking character of that team. Everybody. So I'm believing in it. I think it's going to happen. And it may not happen the prettiest, but it's gonna shock the world. And then we'll definitely win it in 2024.
Oh yeah, with that
class.
With the class coming up.
Yeah.
Well, the kid that moved from Arizona to Georgia just to play his senior year
He's a stud.
in Georgia.
He's a stud.
Yeah, he's coming up.
I had a buddy go watch him play.
Oh really?
Yeah, he said he was unreal. Unreal. He's the truth.
Cool.
So, what team do you think's the biggest sleeper in college football? Like the team that nobody talks about on the national media or ESPN or College Game Day or whatever.
Any of them.
Nobody talks about. But could sneak anybody.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. I like that. Texas A&M.
They beat Auburn.
They did beat Auburn. Auburn's not a bad team this year, and I think, everybody that Georgia beats, that team wasn't that good this year. And that's how it was last year. And I think that Texas A&M has a good team. I just don't know if they have what it takes to get it done. They still got to run into Alabama. And Alabama, we make fun of Alabama until, hey, Alabama sucks. But Alabama knows how to play football when they need to. So,
you don't think Texas A&M will be able to step up to the plate on that game?
I don't know. It's going to be tough for them, I believe, because
they still have a tough schedule ahead of them.
And I hate their coach, Jimbo Fisher. He needs to just put it down.
Retire.
Go back to Florida State or something. I don't know. He was at Florida State for a while. But we'll see. I think the biggest team for me is Washington. They look good.
Washington does look good.
They also are playing, schools that shouldn't be playing football, So,
like Georgia Southern.
Yeah. But that's different. Georgia Southern's different level of football, though. It's like Division I AA. So it's FAU, Coastal Carolina, schools like that.
Yeah.
So, that's how we are. And all I can say is pray Georgia, go Dogs. I'll bleed red and black till the day I die. And, yeah. Now, what I do, I have to get everybody aware of this. Everybody is already aware of it, but Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It's kind of freaking me
God.
out a little
You
bit.
can't even like go on Instagram or TikTok without seeing something about them.
Yeah. I think Travis Kelce's a stud at football, but
He's gonna get his heart broken.
you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at her track record. She's like a serial dater. Like, you know, like a serial killer. She's like a serial dater. Like, she just dates. And every person she dates, she, like, exemplifies their personality. Like, she, like, morphs into them. She's like a 15-year-old girl. She's...
Romeo, take me.
Yeah.
But she sings songs about love.
Loving you was red.
Love,
And gold.
love story, you know, all her songs are like...
Yeah, but it's all about breakups. Think about it. It's all about breakups. And you can even dress up as one of her personalities. You go to her concert, everyone's dressed up. Not that I would ever go to her concert. I'm the 3% of women that
Yeah, but I'm not paying.
not.
I would never pay $1,500 to go watch that girl sing.
Yeah, that's true. I did see a stat that said Taylor Swift makes more money off of ticket sales than Travis Kelce's salary. Is that crazy?
She's got that Ticketmaster stuff all jacked up.
She's sponsored by them.
Speaking of sponsored, well, not sponsored. Speaking of brands,
Yeah.
we got our first brand deal.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
No.
We have a link that you can shop through.
Yeah, I like to call that a brand deal. I like to call that.
I would call that a brand deal.
Hey, we're going, but we're stepping up. I mean, it's, you know.
This is serious.
Yeah, this is serious. And I want to do this for real. I mean, this is awesome. I love talking to people, and I love getting my, you know, word out and letting people know what we think, right?
Yeah.
So we we'll discuss more of that at the very end, but yeah, I'm fucking lost. I don't know what to say.
I don't even remember the name of the company. Pippa, help us.
What are your Super Bowl predictions?
My Super Bowl predictions? Eagles.
Eagles. They like to call them the Philadelphia Dogs.
They do have a lot of Georgia players.
Yeah, they got a lot. That team's good. That Jalen Hurts at QB is unreal. Defensive fronts. I mean, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Nolan Smith's about to start playing. They also have Keely Ringo. I mean, come on, dude.
Do they just have like a path that comes?
I don't know. It's like they said, hey,
to Philadelphia.
It's like they said, hey, when we draft players, Georgia. That's it. We can't get Georgia.
So it's like Suits when they would only bring in Harvard grads.
That's exactly right. Okay. Exactly. So I think the Eagles are going to win as well, and I think they are going to have an undefeated season. I think they're going to go undefeated. So that's my take on football. And Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, honestly, I could care less, really. You know, you date who you want to date. You're happy. That's awesome. It's not on mine. I'm happy with my girlfriend, so that's all that matters for me. So I don't care about others. Not in that way.
I know what you mean. But like, you do you.
Yeah, you do you. Also, baseball. Braves. Unreal, man. Braves.
World Series winners.
You know, you trade Freddie Freeman, you become better. You trade Dansby Swanson, you become better. Those are our two franchise players gone. We've had the best records, you know, we've ever had.
Well,
and
Acuna's unreal.
Yeah, he's breaking that record. And he broke the other night, I believe he broke Braves franchise record for most stolen bases. Or I think he's tied one of those. So that's a big
cool.
accomplishment for the guy, too. And he's only 25 years old.
No way.
He's my age.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I thought he was older.
No,
that's cool.
He's doing it. The guy is very talented, and I respect him. And I wish I could be doing half of what he's doing right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I think Braves go to the World Series this year. I don't think they're going to get knocked out. I think they're going.
Yeah.
I just feel it.
I do too.
It's in my blood. Okay. And last thing, I keep up with a lot of baseball facts and a lot of people on baseball and college football.
You love the sport.
Yeah.
You played.
Yeah, and I got a notification about Tim Wakefield with the Boston Red Sox passing away at 57, which is crazy because first off, that's young.
That's so
57
sad.
is young. And second off, he was a knuckleball pitcher, which was so cool. So he's throwing knuckleballs and it's doing that. And I always thought that was the coolest thing ever. I used to play MLB The Show on Xbox and PS3, 4, whatever. And I would always try to have Tim Wakefield for Boston pitch for me because he was just so hard to hit. And so I thought that was a very sad story to see, you know.
That is sad.
He was a good pitcher and one of the greats on the knuckleball, and passing away too soon. 57 is just
That's really young.
very, very young and sad. And I just wanted to share that. So, you got anything else?
No. I think we touched on everything I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, so that's our sports podcast for today. And
we won't do this every time. But
No.
maybe like a segment
Yeah.
in each episode.
Yeah. God, I feel like this video blows.
You do?
Don't you?
I mean, I thought the first time was better. I mean, you say this every time we do this. You're like, let's do it again.
Well, that's it, guys. That's all we got for you today. We gonna Millie Rock out of here. Whoa, that's not bad, huh? Yeah,
That was
Millie
pretty
Rock.
good.
No,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Yeah, keep your day job.
Okay. Well, I wanted to do this as my day job.
But just
My
don't
bad.
Millie Rock. Yeah, no.
Okay.
No Millie Rock. You do that. Hey, you do that
Yeah,
dance well.
Everybody out there ask Jameson Wilkes. Man, I do that dance very
You
well.
do. I did see a video of that.
So, our brand deal-ish link deal.
Link.
So, we did get a link deal. We're going to post at the end of the video, just a link. And it's for flea and ticks for dogs. Pippa Girl.
There's a
got
mosquito
the-
yard spray.
Yeah, so it's very good for dogs. And if you're looking out for your dog and your dog plays outside, your dog.
They also make collars as well, like the flea
Yeah.
and tick collars.
Yep, so.
Shop
got-
to the link.
We got a link, and if you do use that link, that helps us.
Yep.
And promotes us and promotes them, and we would love if you guys could help us out. So until next time,
Yes.
Zach and Sid, we are out, and we will see you guys Sunday.
Bye, guys. Pippa!
Hit me like a ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, weak or strong. Take your time.